Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as all the links to my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, I want to thank Tom Grassi as well and the Grassi Posse for coming on by, man. I really appreciate you rating me during my stream. It is greatly appreciated, man. Seriously, I appreciate you. Salutes again to the Posse as well for coming on by and talking to me and just having a good old time with me with everything we got going on. So, salutes to you folks. So, with that said and done and put to the side, I come to talk to everyone today about Zach Wilson having a knee injury, the knee injury that he suffered tonight against the Philadelphia Eagles in the New York Jets' first preseason game. What is going on? I mean, what's happening? Like, why? Just why? All right. Look, I'm going to get into it. Zach Wilson, in his second series today, or tonight when he was playing against the Eagles, in the second series, he takes off running outside the pocket. And I'm thinking he's going to get outside the pocket and just run out of bounds, right? We had this kind of going on with Zach last year where Zach would take off and we'd be like, get down, get down. Even the coaching staff had told him, they said, hey, get down. Stop trying to do too much, be extra, get down, either slide or get out of bounds. Stop, trying to run people and take shots. Well, he takes off outside the pocket, going towards the sidelines, is looking like he's going to try to run out of bounds. Then he cuts back in to the left, right? Cuts back in. And the second that he cut, the right knee buckled, right? The right knee buckles. He jumps forward, goes down. He gets up, and he's trying to walk off, but he's limping heavily. And I'm like, oh my God, man. Here we go. He's limping heavily. Then, after he's limping heavily, he goes back down to the ground, and then the staff comes out. The injury training staff comes out. This is the same knee that he had that PCL injury on, right? And the way things are looking, they weren't looking good, okay? Immediately, everybody started thinking, okay, it's done, it's said and done. This was right after he had just, on the first series that he was out there, he threw an interception. And when I tell you he threw it, he literally locked on to the wide receiver, the person he was trying to throw to, locked on, so much so that the Philadelphia Eagles defender was able to read his eyes and just waltz over to the pass lane and catch it. He never saw him because he just locked on, kind of predetermined that that's where he was going with the football. And man, so things didn't look good on the first series of the interception. A couple plays later, the knee injury, he goes down. They take him off the field to the sideline. Then from the sideline, they take him back to the locker room. Now, immediately, of course, everyone started to suspect ACL injury. And it just started to swarm. Rumors started swarming, right? Social media all over the place. There's people that, are doctors and all this stuff. And I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm just saying that this is what, was being thrown around out there. There are people saying that were doctors. They're saying, hey, he tore his ACL. Zach is going to be done. He's going to need surgery and so on and so forth, right? Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm also not on a Jet staff. I figured, hey, if you're not in the staff, you're not in the building, you probably don't know. They're going to, test them. They're going to figure things out. I'm not ready to jump to conclusions, but it does look bad, especially, again, non-contact. Nobody touched him, and he just knee buckled, and then he goes down. It's like, whoa, man, there's some things going on here. But according to reports, he came out of the locker room, after and was limping still heavily. So the media talked to Sulla, and Sulla said that as they know, as of now, that the ACL is intact from just the little stuff that they did. But the big thing is there's going to be an MRI tomorrow to really figure out conclusively where he stands with everything. So that's going to be the big thing. Again, this is the same knee that he had that PCL injury on last season when he was getting blasted, right? He got that PCL injury against the Patriots. He took a shot. And he got up, and we were like, whoa, that was crazy. Nobody thought he was going to get up. He took another shot, and then he didn't get up because of the PCL injury. So it's like, man, now we're waiting to see what's going on. How much time is he going to miss? what's going to happen going forward with Zach Wilson. And I mean, to me, it's just like, dude, why? Why? Why does this always happen to the New York Jets? Why? You know, I just want to vent for a second. You know, listen, all the Jets fans that are watching me, I love y'all, I got love for y'all. Give me your thoughts. Even the non-Jets fans that are watching me, just football fans that watch me, give me your thoughts. I am so confused about why this always happens to the New York Jets. We're positive about something, we're excited about it, we're ready to go, and then it just falls apart, particularly at the quarterback position. We were excited about Sam Darnold, there was a lot of things going on, and then we saw that kind of unravel. We're excited about Zach Wilson, and then we're going on, and then we're seeing issues continuing going forward. We just lost Mekhi Becton, who everybody was fired up about pretty much, right? He fought hard to get back on the field, and it's just like every time with us, man, there's something. There's just always something, man. It's just always something, and it hurts me to the core. I just don't understand why. Why does this stuff always happen to us? I just don't get it. You got to laugh to keep from crying. I mean, when Zach went down with that knee injury, it just sucked the life out of the stream. Salutes to all the Savages that joined me because we watched the game together. And, I mean, it was crazy. It was just crazy. So now we're sitting here. We're waiting to really see what's going on with Zach. A lot of people still are saying, hey, it's a serious knee injury, and he's going to miss time, if not the season. That's what's circulating. Again, while I'm filming this, there's still a lot of things being reported, swirling around, okay? So now I look at the situation, and I say to myself, I want to remain positive. I'm excited about Zach Wilson. I'm excited about what he's bringing to the table. Let's say, you know, he does miss time. What is this team going to look like, right? Where are we going to be? And I look at the situation, and I say, hey, we're not in, you know, a situation where we can't recover from this because we have adequate backups, right? Mike White is a guy that I immediately look at and I say, hey, Mike, you're the guy. You're the guy. Because last season, Mike White was the guy that ignited our offense. Anybody remember last season, the New York Jets had big time issues, especially early in games, where the offense would come out and just be complete zombies. Couldn't get anything done. They were dead, finished. We would finish, you know, halves, not scoring at all, not being able to put together drives. Mike White came in after Zach Wilson went out with that PCL injury. Mike White stepped in against the Bengals and immediately ignited the offense. He was the first guy that led a scoring drive in the first quarter the entire season. That was Mike White. He had a huge game, and we beat the Bengals because of that. Is Mike White Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson? No, but he is a good, concise, clean quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands quickly. He is very smart with his decisions. He doesn't do stupid stuff, and he's not going to put you in a position to lose the game. That's what Mike White is. In this scheme, he can get things rolling. So he doesn't have to be that, right? And then I look at the situation that we're in, and I'm saying, hey, last season when Zach went down, again, there were some issues offensively. We have so much talent on this football team offensively now that it can honestly help raise the play of Mike White. Our offensive line has been changed significantly. We went out and got Lakeland Tomlinson. Mekhi Becton went down, but we've just brought in Dwayne Brown. We've got Elijah Vera Tucker. Like, George Fant is still here. We're solid up front now. You look at our wide receiver core, that's been improved as well, right? Corey Davis is coming back, Elijah Moore, you got Garrett Wilson in the building now. Our tight end position has been significantly upgraded. CJ Uzomah, you got Tyler Conklin, who's been making play after play after play all offseason. Jeremy Ruckert as well. We got a running game that we can run behind with Michael Carter and, you know, Breece Hall. Things are completely different here, and we have seen that even when you have quarterbacks that are not talented, like Mark Sanchez, we were in AFC championships with that guy, and he stunk because we had the offensive talent surrounding him that would take us to where we needed to go, right? And so we did what we needed to do. We ran the ball effectively, and we didn't ask Mark Sanchez to do much. Ryan Fitzpatrick holds most of the New York Jets' offensive franchise records. Ryan Fitzpatrick is garbage. He's garbage. But guess what? He had Eric Decker and Brandon Marshall, and he had a solid running game behind him, and he was able to just chuck the ball to those guys and let them go make plays. So you can have a quarterback that is not immensely talented and still be solid in this league offensively. And I like the option of going to Mike White. You also got Joe Flacco back there as well. Right? Joe Flacco, competent guy too. We saw him have success. So I'm not as down in the dumps. I think the New York Jets can still kind of recover, depending, again, if Zach Wilson comes back during the season or he doesn't. You know, I'm hoping that he comes back. I'm hoping that that injury's not that bad. You hear the knock on wood? I hope he doesn't miss the season. Wood's knocking. You know what I'm saying? I hope he doesn't. But if he does, we can still be okay because we have the talent. And again, our coaching is solid. Mike LaFleur. This is going to show, hey, can you make that adjustment? He made adjustments last year because Mike White was rolling. Can he continue to make the adjustment this year offensively? There's a lot of people that immediately started to call for the New York Jets to make trades or go after other quarterbacks. People talk about Jimmy G immediately. Listen, Jimmy G, that contract and then the compensation you have to give up to get him, I don't want to do that. But me personally, Jimmy G is cheeks. He's not a world beater, and he's not very good. I'm completely honest. Y'all watch the guy. He's not very good. So I don't really want to have anything to do with Jimmy G. If they do bring him in, fine, but I'm not interested in Jimmy G. I have no problem rolling forward with Mike White and Joe Flacco. Okay, I really have no problem going forward with that. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How are you folks feeling about Zach Wilson, this situation, the knee injury? Why do you think this keeps happening to the New York Jets? Can somebody talk to me? All right, I'm going to go back and forth with you folks. Comment down below. You folks have a good one. Peace.